Good day, everybody. How you doing? Chicago Patriot here, just giving you a little information about what's going on in the world. As always, I'd ask that you please like, subscribe, and hit notifications so I could help my channel grow. I believe yesterday, Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping, they were having a little discussion. You know, they had their meeting, and when they came out and they actually started addressing the public. I believe on one side, there were all the Russian diplomats and bureaucrats, just regular, and then on the opposite side, there were all the Chinese bureaucrats and elected officials that had masks on. So maybe they don't see 100% on everything. Okay, Putin was actually talking about nuclear war, and Xi Jinping was pretty distraught. You could see his face was acting all weird. Putin was bringing up the fact that the United Kingdom admitted that they were going to be giving Ukraine depleted uranium artillery shells, I believe, or is it just for tanks? And basically, when they go off, they still have the effect of a small nuclear device. People, when they get around it, they get cancer. So it does have long-lasting health effects. So in turn, it could be considered a radiological weapon. So he was pretty pissed about that, and he reiterated that it is a red line, and sooner or later, he's gonna be backing up his red lines. You can only back someone in the corner so much. Now we have the U.S. Navy 6th Fleet entering the Black Sea. A lot of people don't know where the Black Sea is. Basically, it's probably making a beeline right towards Crimea, which is the island in the easternmost part of Ukraine, or one of the most southern and western points of Russia. That was annexed. And another part on the front, there were 2 U.S. nuclear bombers that were flying so close to Kaliningrad, they believe they've never been that close before, which really pissed the Russians off. Poland is actually arming its border with offensive weapons, which includes the HIMARS systems. Okay? Along with Belarus and the Russian border that they share. Remember, HIMARS are specifically for offensive purpose. I believe they go up to about 400 miles. So it's not for incoming, to deter troops. U.S. drones are back in the Black Sea, but this is the very strange part. I don't know what you can consider this. They can surveil, I believe, up to about 400 miles, one of the new U.S. drones. So what they're doing is they're flying about 300 miles from Crimea, which is there's supposed to be a major offensive there. So what they're doing is they're actually flying into commercial airspace where all the actual commercial planes are flying. So that's probably got another thing written all over it, with some kind of collateral damage. What's going to end up happening? Russia's going to target the drone, the missile's going to go astray, and it's going to hit a commercial airline. So, make what you want of it. I'm sure we'll never hear the truth about it if it does happen. On another part, with Ukraine, everything pretty much has the Ukraine. Since Ukraine cannot enter NATO because it has too many problems along its border and it's in the middle of a war, there's another pact is looking to be established, and it's called the Atlantic and Asian Nations Act or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but they're trying to establish it. So basically, they're going to establish another NATO around everything. Who is in this? I'm sure the United Kingdom and the United States are in it, and probably Australia. But I don't know about if there's any Asian countries that are actually going to be on this. But a lot of shit's happening everywhere. it seems like no matter where you turn, you're not, like I said in my other videos, no matter where you turn, there's no good news. The only good news is no news nowadays. And God, I hope something could be achieved, because I believe it was Anthony Blinken rejected any peace treaty that would be negotiated by China. No one is talking peace. No one is even asking Ukraine what they want. They're just rejecting it. So I believe, in other words, Putin didn't say in so many words, I don't know how it was because things get lost in the translation. He says the U.S. and the West is willing to fight to the last Ukrainian life, which I believe. Everybody, this is Chicago Patriot out. Again, I ask that you please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you.